What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jaded J, and today we're talking about the guys who carried the damn company on their backs. These are the workhorses of WWE, the ones who showed up night after night and never had an off night. You could count on them to make the show worth watching, even when the card looked rough. So let's get into it. This is my top 10 WWE workhorses. We're 10, kicking things off with Randy Orton. The Viper's been the definition of consistency for over 20 years. One of those guys who just makes everything look effortless. Whether he's feuding with Cena, Edge, or anyone in between, Orton's always the calm, cold, smooth presence holding things together. He never rushes, never forces anything. Everything he does looks calculated and deliberate. He's not flashy like a Rollins or a Hardy, but the man makes even a headlock look vicious. You look back over the years and realize he's been the backbone of WWE for decades. Pure control, pure skill, no wasted motion. Orton doesn't miss. Ever. At number 9, Dolph Ziggler. The show-off himself has been taking bumps like he's made out of rubber since 2008. Nobody sold like Ziggler. The dude would take a super kick and make it look like he got hit by a car. He gave everything, even when he was stuck in mid-card purgatory. Ziggler made mid-card matches feel like main events. Whether it was the IC, US, or World title, he always made it feel like it mattered. His cash-in on Del Rio, his wars with Miz and Kofi, that's classic Ziggler. Pure heart, pure hustle. You can say what you want about his booking, but the man showed up every night and gave it everything he had. At number 8, Seth freakin' Rollins. From the Shield days all the way to world titles, Rollins has been the guy you can depend on for a killer match every single night. He's one of those rare talents who can wrestle anybody. High flyers, powerhouses, technical guys, and make it all work seamlessly. Rollins has carried Raw on his back more than once when the roster was thin, and no matter the situation, he always delivers. Doesn't matter if he's champion or not, he's out there stealing the show every time. The guy's got the look, the gear, the music, the pacing, everything about him screams workhorse. Number 7, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. When AJ came into WWE, he didn't need any adjustment period. He just showed up and started stealing the show right out of the gate. He came in with all that TNA and New Japan hype and somehow still exceeded expectations. He was already a veteran, but you'd never know it by how hard he goes every single night. Cena, Reigns, Baylor, Nakamura, every match, every feud, AJ made it feel important. The man's in his 40s and still performing like it's 2005. His work rate never dips, not for a second. That's why AJ Styles truly lives up to the name phenomenal. Coming in at 6, Kurt Angle. Olympic gold medalist, but in WWE, he became an absolute machine. Angle could make anything work. Comedy segments, blood feuds, Iron Man matches, whatever you threw at him. His intensity, speed, and storytelling were on another level. He could go with anyone, Brock, Eddie, Shawn, and make it look like the match of the night. Every time he stepped in the ring, it felt like WrestleMania. Angle wrestled like he had something to prove, even after he'd already proved it 100 times over. You always knew when Kurt was on the card, you were getting a clinic. At number 5, Shelton Benjamin. The man was a freak athlete, straight up, and one of the most underrated guys WWE's ever had. Shelton could out-jump, out-wrestle, and out-hustle just about anyone. Ladder matches, tag classics with Charlie Haas, IC title runs. He always delivered and brought that spark every single time. His chemistry with Haas in the world's greatest tag team, those wild Money in the Bank spots, he gave fans moments to remember. Shelton never needed a promo to prove his worth. The work spoke for itself. If we're talking pure in-ring skill and consistency, he's right up there with anyone. If you're liking this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more videos where wrestling history comes to life every single week. Now, let's get back to it. At number 4, Chris Jericho. Longevity, versatility, consistency. Jericho's done it all and then some. He's reinvented himself countless times, but one thing never changes. He can put on a killer match with anyone, anytime. From his IC title classics in the early 2000s to his later returns, Jericho brought intensity, timing, and total control to every show. He worked house shows like main events while most guys were coasting. always delivering and making everyone he wrestled look good. Y2J has been a workhorse across decades and companies, and that says it all. At number 3, The Miz. Love him or hate him, The Miz defines consistency. From reality TV underdog to multi-time champ, he's done it all, and outworked most of the roster along the way. He's turned the Intercontinental title into must-see TV, made every promo feel big, and never missed a beat whether he's main eventing or making others look good. The guy shows up, delivers, and keeps proving why longevity matters. You don't last this long without being one of the hardest working pros in the game. Decade after decade, The Miz proves that hustle, passion, and showing up every night still means something. At number 2, Rey Mysterio. Size didn't matter with Rey. He made every match exciting, no matter who he was facing. Whether it was for the Cruiserweight title, the World Heavyweight title, or a high-stakes feud with giants like Batista and Undertaker, or fellow high flyers like Eddie and Chavo, you knew you were getting something special. His timing, precision, and unbelievable consistency have kept him relevant for over 30 years. That kind of longevity and dedication across multiple eras speaks for itself. Rey is one of the hardest workers WWE has ever seen. Before we hit number 1, gotta give some love to Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior doesn't get enough credit. The man has quietly built one of the most dependable careers in WWE. He's physical, stiff, and loves every second of it. He's had banger after banger with everyone from Gunther to Drew to Cesaro, and even when he's not in the title picture, he still puts in main event effort. Pure workhorse energy, and his consistency speaks for itself. And at number 1, no surprise, John Cena. Say what you want about the guy, but Cena was the face of WWE for over a decade and never slowed down. Every town, every show, every night, he was setting the pace both in the ring and behind the scenes. He didn't just talk the talk, he worked every night, put over younger talent, and had legit classics with almost everyone he faced. People love to clown on Super Cena, but when the lights were on, he delivered. Big Match John wasn't just a nickname, it was the truth. You can't carry a company that long without being one of the hardest working guys alive, and that's why Cena sits at number 1. And that's the list, the top 10 WWE workhorses. Who do you think deserves a spot? Anybody I missed? Drop your picks down in the comments. I read all of them. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a single upload. I've got plenty more coming where wrestling history hits hard. I'm Jaded J. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.